Mabiga, Musungari Nagoyin. Welcome to Inside the Music. And I'm your host, yours truly, Greg P. I decided to do this series in honor of our ancestors' sacrifice for the survival of our music. We are now living some perilous times, losing our musicians daily, who preserved plus played on the tracks we listen to and love today. We want to thank each and every one of them for sharing their unique experience with us on this platform. So on that note, go grab something to eat. Maybe get a nice cool refreshment or a nightcap. Then relax, kick back, and enjoy the program. I got a lot in store for you, so now stay tuned.
Yeah, family. So we do it. Alright.
Yes, my cousin.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right now we're downtown.
Yeah.
5th and Main,
Yes, sir.
Los Angeles.
Yeah. Yeah, G-Paul. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Thumbs up. All right. Thanks, man. Yeah, boy. Good to see you. I feel better that I can see you. Original off-road. The human Jeep. What? Oh, no. Yes, I feel. Market everything. All right. Good. Press up.
Third floor. That's my class. Third floor. I live on the third floor.
You're for the third time? Rough fire.
Man, you know, I'm glad to be a part of this
Yes, definitely.
project
Yes.
promoting the Garifuna culture.
Right. Came up. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, there were pre-sales, and when I found out how much it was, I said, "Nah, I'm not gonna put you to it."
Yeah. Yeah, this is the third floor. This is to everyone.
Fruit garable, yeah, no?
Yeah, man. I want to give them well, I know you have to try to go pretty by this. People want to
Okay. Okay. All right. Personal autograph. Så vi med henne du är.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. NA. Yes, I. Original.
How are you? Okay, I'm here with the original culture man,
Peter Jeep Lewis from Penn Road.
Originally.
He's one of the main men that from the Turtle Shell band. But I knew him way before that, of course, family. And he lived across the street from Auntie Lucy. And the Coticana was Galvez,
Right.
right? So,
Arthur Smith.
correct. But with that introduction, I want him to introduce himself to viewers. So, go ahead.
Yes, hello, how is everybody doing? By the way, it's a pleasure to be a part of this project with my cousin Greg,
Thank you,
my
sir.
artist, art, and all kind of art, music, and oil painted canvas, and he do a pretty good job. That really see a lot to my heart and to my soul because our roots and culture. Because there's a lot of people who really don't know about the Garifuna people. But you know something? We're here and we're here to teach.
Yes.
We're here to help. At the same time, again, my name is Peter Jeep Lewis, born and grew in Dangriga town, Belize.
That's right. What that area name?
That area that I was born in, they used to call it Lisicana. Back there where there was no houses in those days, in them years, there was only a pen with cows. Yeah, I grew up with guys like Eduardo Galvez, Dele Alvarez, Moses Cayetano, may he rest in peace.
Big Mo.
Terrence, and originally, like I say, I'm from Dangriga. Musically,
Well, before we get to that part, I want to go to your primary school, elementary that you went.
yeah, when it comes to my school educational part, Sacred Heart School was my main school, especially in that area and the side of town that I grew up in, likewise Greg and many others. Sacred Heart School, and I had Jerris Valentine, who was a teacher, one of my teachers, Mrs. Perret,
Correct.
Mr. Carcho,
Yes.
Mr. Bennett, Harry Bennett, else with Lopez. They were my teachers.
Okay.
And they were, you know,
That was at Sacred Heart?
Sacred Heart School.
Okay.
And also, at that time, the principal was Mother Elaine.
Yeah. Sister Dorothy.
Then later on, Sister Dorothy Marie.
Okay.
I went to school there for many years. Eventually, I had to leave because I was a rude boy. So I had to change school, and I ended up going to Methodist school. And from there, you know, when I was your secretary, I used to walk with a whole bag, books, exercise. When I went to Methodist school, all I needed was an exercise, a pencil, or a pen in my back pocket.
So who were your classmates? You remember some of them?
My classmates
At Methodist.
at Methodist would be Egbert Martinez, well known as Miami,
Ah.
Edison Arthurs, late Kenneth Arana,
Okay, right.
late,
Capone.
late Derek Queeling,
Yes,
Tommy Bootsy Rankin,
yeah.
and Chicken, Carcho,
Yeah.
Pandy, Rennick.
One of the guys gave us a lot
All
of
those
trouble.
guys we used to play soccer together.
Yeah.
And Methodist my team from the Methodist side, we were the champ. With all that, man, I enjoy my youth.
Was
And I
Orin
enjoy
in
my
your
friends.
class or?
Yeah, oh yes, I forgot Orin Oreo.
Yes.
My partner Jerome Ellis. Very good friends of mine. And many other guys, I don't remember all their names,
Yeah.
but we were good. Mr. Neal was our chief principal.
Okay.
Jerry's again, he ended up at Methodist. I was running away from him. Well, eventually, boy, he got me. He was right there too when I checked into Methodist. With all that, when I completed Standard 6, I went to Stan Creek High. I only spent a month in the school. They kicked me out because I was rolling the weed, and the park kicked me out. So I went back to Methodist school, talked to Reverend Fobbs, who was the pastor for the Methodist mission and school, and they got me into the teaching career, which I did there for 2 years. And
So you taught there?
yeah, I taught at the military school.
Oh, okay.
Me, Jerome Ellis, Hartins Zuniga, and Ann Serrano.
Okay, okay.
We started together. Then from Stan Creek, Dangria, I went to Gills Point, Malante, to teach along with late Emilio Flores.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, and we had a nice time. I really had enjoyed my job. But I had a disease, and my disease was I cannot stay one place too long. When I want to go somewhere, they say, no, I'm gone. So I did a lot of paper trail while I was growing up. But yet, I survived. And also the key was for me to teach people about my culture. I wasn't afraid to let people know who I am, not what I am, but who I am. And I was proud of what I am, because I'm.
So I want you to hold that up, and we'll be right back after this quick message.
I deal with the matter, me sip all, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. Come there, I make a deal with the matter, me sip all, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. I'm tiny B-boy, you better not test. Like Superman, me got a S-pan me chest. Woman me love and woman me caress. Hey, I sure I never take a next man. Boy, that's that nice. The man me have to call him she rice. Be me kakale, be me kakale. Come there, I make a deal with the matter. Me sip food, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. Come there, I make a deal with the matter. Me sip food, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. Pelican we drinking, Presidente tipping. Hennessy we sippin', shopping we grippin', Pelican we drinkin', Presidente tippin', Hennessy we sippin', shopping we grippin'. Sing it again. Pelican we drinkin', Presidente tippin', Hennessy we sippin', shopping we grippin', Pelican we drinkin', Presidente tippin', Hennessy we sippin', shopping we grippin', baby. Come there, I make a deal with the matter. Me sip all, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. Come there, I make a deal with the matter. Me sip all, eat a drink, pina colada. Come there, and if you think you're haddy, I'm really entertainer, try to me rock the body. Rock the body, rock the body, rock the body. Time let me rock the party. Dan Tiny V, representing for Downriga, Belize. Team Fox, Team Fox.
Great. So we would like to go into the musical side of his journey, right? Because he's one of the originals. But I'll let him tell you who he played with, when and where. Take it from there. Take it from
Well, yes, when it comes to the musical vibration along with the injection, I am also a pioneer of the original Turtle Shell Band. Mobana, Missionary Boo,
Yes.
Devil Girlfriend. These were the songs that first came out. Mohobob came out with Thanksgiving, Wadigra Ha, which is a very spiritual Garifuna song. This, you know, the culture, the elders, and it's also a part of our culture when it comes to the Thanksgiving of the Garifuna people, especially for our elders, the ones who've gone before us. Also, Liz Isabel Flores was also one of my mentors.
But I want you to mention some of the band members
All right, the band members will be started from the founder, Pen Cayetano, Horace Mahoba Flores, Egbert Maimie Martinez, Peter Jeep Lewis.
In person.
Yes, in person. Then we have Higgins, Eugenio, Conrad, Paltas, and Alberto. And you also had late Stammer. By the way, the music that named Pontarac, we voted on that. We had a vote at 5 Moho Road, Langriga Town. There's where we started from. Pen Art Studio. That's the original. We had a vote. And how we came up with the name Pontarac, one, the guitar, the drums are old. And that's been before our that's tradition. But the guitar and turtle shell brings a different. That was played by Mahabob, number one turtle shell player. And number one artist too, because he have some super hits out there.
Yeah, man.
You know.
Spectacular.
Yeah. And we had a vote that says Punta is for the drums, Rock is for the guitar and the shell. So Punta Rock. So we voted on it. And we all come together and say, okay, Punta Rock. Well, I was the one who brought the name in. Give the name to music. And Penn, Mahabob and the rest agreed to the vote. We come to understand reason. And that's how the music is where it is, Punta Rock. So we had a code that we called 3-4. Now, when you hear the word 3-4 and you're not on the track, you'll be left behind. But we maintain that code because we respect what we were doing, and we had to set the right code to the people for them to follow. Yes, we've been a long way. Even in Langriga Town, we used to do block party. We used to play in front of 10 store right next to the bus terminal by the riverside. And we used to play by Mr. Fabs. That's by the Star Club, belongs to Mr. Peters. From there, we expanded out to the Eden Rose Club, the Mikey Eden Rose. That was run by Miss Dean Guerrero.
Correct.
Beautiful place. And from there we expanded, we went touring Belize.
So we'll catch you guys on the other side.
Saraba, 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 Saraba.
We have an inside patio and an outside patio. There, if you come here and if the parking lot is full, there is enough parking space inside. My name is Winston Miranda, the owner of Lucina Sarava, located right here on 3655 South Grand Avenue, I was born in Stan Creek, better known as Danriga. From Danriga, I migrated to Corozaltown. I went to school at St. Francis Xavier Primary School. I went to Corozal Community College, to Belize City, and I went to Worcester College. From St. John's, I migrated here to the United States of America. I went to school at East Los Angeles Junior College. I went there for 2 years. From there, I graduated, and then I went to Cal State Hayward. From Cal State Hayward, I didn't like the degree that I was getting, so I went into culinary school in Seattle. I went to the Art Institute of Seattle. After that, I came back here to LA. That's when I noticed that there was a shortage of our food here in LA, where we couldn't get none of our own Caribbean food. So after working a couple years in Seattle, I came back out here with a little money and I rented my first food truck. That's where the trend started. So the engine gave up on me. I went and I built a taqueria cart where it was like I had 4 steam tables and all that, and I used to hit all the little after hour club with hot food. Where can you get a place at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning with some hot food? The places them like 64th, Cogney, all the little clubs them in Hollywood. I started a trend, just go out there and grind, and people would wait patiently. Where you at? So that's the stuff I went through, and then from there, I just kept on going. Got me my own truck, my own trailer. From my trailer, now I'm right here. I've been dreaming about this for the longest, and it finally came through. When I was a little kid, I used to work in Corozal. I was a jack of all trades. She did it all. She used to work for these Oriental people up in Corozal, doing Chinese food and all. I used to get down. But my great-grandma, it was Doc. She cooked something out of nothing. Well, a lot of people don't want to do no. Just by saying onion and a piece of fish in there, so and just eat that with you. Got cassava or some white rice. And I want the best meal you ever have. Just the oil from the fish, natural. And if you don't want it, you can just eat that with the right baruru. Boy, if they don't beat that already, boy, you're good to go. Man, that was some lovely days to other snack. We just out there, bonkan. My granny used to make carbs. I used to love that. First thing I used to ask her, we make a kile with it bun soft, bread soft. The other house they do that, they don't do that nowhere else. So they influenced me a lot when I went to school, and it just enhanced my seasoning more, made me a better person. When my Uncle Hall came from Belize, he was like, you got a talent, utilize your talent. You see, you're a good cook. And that's where I got into it. This is when I got at the best facility to come through. If you want to sit down and eat, we got an inside patio, we got an outside patio. Fresh breeze. It's a first come, first basis. And just enjoy yourself. It's like a welcome atmosphere. Yeah, Belize at home. Yeah. No more than that. Come support the thing. All Caribbean people, it's a good look. Yeah, it's a blessing, bro. Saraba. 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 Saraba.
First started in Belmopan. They had this man who owned our kitchen there, Mr. Joe Marin. And we did a show there at the market. Spent a couple of days in Belmopan, the capital of Belize. From there we went to Belize City, Orange Walk, Corozal, Cayo. In Cayo we used to play for Mr. Edmund Ellis. He had a nice Jewish area there in San Ignacio. And we forwarded, we keep going musically. From there we every 19th of November, it sounds funny, but our own folks, our fans in Dangriga was upset with us because when it comes to the celebration time, like 10th of September, 24th of September, 19th of November, which is Garifuna Settlement Day, people hire we to out of Dangriga, and our Dangriga fans get upset. So we did what we had to do, but we haven't forgot our people. And also, we went to Mexico City, District Federal, as musical ambassadors to Belize, or cultural exchange between Mexico and Belize, Turtle Shell Band. We presented. And also we went to New Orleans for the Jazz Fest. We wanted to come to LA, but Penn didn't want us to come. So we went back home. And we carry on with the music. We stayed together for a couple of years. A couple of years later, people just start dismantling.
Yeah. But I want to touch on what instruments you played.
Okay, I used to play the Cicera, which means the shaka.
Oh, okay.
Then maracas. Then I used to play the triangle.
Oh, okay.
Then from the triangle, with also backup vocal, and also then from there I went to the segunda, the bass drum.
Yeah, well, I saw you play that with Chatouille.
I also played with Chatouille.
When you came here.
Yeah, me, late Sydney Mahia. Bata was with us. Jazz was the one. Late Rabu Garcia.
Gusto Flores.
Yeah.
Okay.
That group, we also did a tour.
Okay, that was the college tour you guys did.
Yeah,
Up
right.
north.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And man, it was one of the greatest times meeting people. I even met people that I had met before in Dangriga, the half of the Turtle Shell Band. People came over and asked if they know anybody by the name of Jeep. And little they know I was there. So I met people, Americans who was in Belize, Dangriga, back in the days. And that was a good feeling.
Yeah, true.
Eventually, we also did a record.
Okay. Did you guys cut any albums with Turtle Shell?
No.
It was all live music that we got.
Yes, all live music.
Okay.
It's one of the best, not for me,
Yeah.
but for my people, behalf of my culture.
Okay.
Because I'm proud and I'm happy to be a Garifano.
Well, also you were a Huntaman dancer.
Yes, no, we're culturally.
Now I want to know, where did you get these moves from, and how did you, and where you hear it from, and how what's the makeup, and who made the mask for you, and that type of stuff.
Originally, no, we're talking about the cow dance.
Correct.
Back home we call it Huntaman.
Yeah. No tail.
No tears. Well, anyhow,
Yeah.
man, when I was younger, I used to watch it. The drum canoe dance, which is Wanaragua, that could be going on, but no, I want to be with the Chicanari, with the Hunterman.
Yeah.
Because I used to tease the Hunterman, he used to chase me feet.
Oh, okay.
He always wanted to get me. It's fun. It's fun when you see how they perform and how we act, not to hurt, but just to enjoy what the culture got to offer.
Right.
Because it's only for a while. But eventually, many years.
So that's where you got the moves from.
I got that move I got it from Fee, who taught me how to make some moves. How to move that ass, that big ass. And I also got it from Rudy, his brother.
Oh, okay, so his brother danced.
Yeah, his brother used to dance too.
Okay.
So one day, many years, he came to me and he said, "Come here." He said, "Peter, G, I'm going to pass the throne over to you." I said, "Why?" He said, "I want you to feel what I feel, but don't hurt nobody." Well, at that time I already got the name G because I was very quick. I used to make, when I was performing the dance, some of the brothers, the young men, would come tease me, stone me with rock stick just to be chased. And I would chase them too because that's part of the game. Some of them, they come out and they send the best. And I have them jump in the river and they send the best. I have them crying. I have girls crying because I was a rough cow. I was very rough, but not to hurt, but to enjoy. And it's a picture that we don't have a picture right now for you to see, but Greg might put it together.
I have a few older clips too. I should have run some of you.
All right.
Yeah.
But then again, like I said.
Well, I want to ask, who played the mouth organ back then when you were dancing, or when Fee was dancing?
Mr. Antonio.
Oh, okay, Baba.
Baba.
All right.
He was the bad other man.
Yeah.
Then we had the drummer.
Papoose.
Papoose.
Yeah, your neighbor.
Papu is my neighbor.
Down the street.
Yeah, he was the drummer.
Yeah.
So whenever, every Christmas, New Year's, nobody want anybody to do the call dance. They want me. And I used to enjoy it. I have offered so much, not to myself, but to my culture and to my people.
Well, you preserved a lot, you know, and that's why the youths now can enjoy it, and it's handed down because it's traditional, you know, from one generation to the other.
But right now, I even get to understand that they don't perform the dance the way we used to do it.
No, even the beat is different.
Everything is different.
It's natural, everything will, you know, develop too, you know, and then the youths that didn't hear the original form of it, they just, you know, they just grab it and they invent. You know what I mean? And I get it with migration. A lot of us came out here too, so there's a generational gap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because also, as you say that, I was the first man who bought the cow dance to LA.
Okay. You guys used to perform at the Proudbury.
Proudbury. That was the first
by
place.
the airport.
Yeah, that was the first place.
Right. I saw you there.
Along with, may she rest in peace. She's a sister, she's a darling. Dana Martinez. Barto was with me, and Japon. They were my drummers.
Right.
Georgette Lambe, she was a singer and a performer, along with Dana. Most of the kids who performed the Wanarago or the Brancuno, or the Punta dance, the Gunje dance, they were all relatives. They were Dana's, Enrique's relatives, niece, son, daughter, and family. And them kids, they did a good job to promote the culture.
Yes.
It's all about culture. It's not about us, it's about our culture.
So I want you to hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
CNC Car Wash Service, 213-909-1439. Come on, you guys. Black owned. I love y'all. Thank you. CNC Car Wash. Hey.
And I also perform with different groups. Babylon Warriors. The first time Babylon Warriors started the Punta music, it was with me and Bato. Me and Patrick talked about it. And I bought Dana in. Eventually Bato left the group. And I bought Jess, may he rest in peace, Jesse Flores and Subsea.
Okay.
Mike.
Yeah.
They came in and I went somewhere else.
Also, you came on with, you played with the Chosen Ones.
I played with Chosen.
When they brought Penn from Germany.
Yes, Key Fest. That's for the Key Fest.
Correct, for the Key Fest. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay.
And that was a good show. Now, Patrick also sponsored that. Patrick from Babylon Warriors. Very good friend of mine. And a very good friend of the people, because he's a culture man too. He believes in culture. You know. So, you know, I performed with Lee, may he rest in peace. Lee had a group too.
Valentine.
Lee Valentine.
Yeah.
I played him. Eventually, the last group that I really played with is with Gui Pasi,
Okay.
along with Simeon, along with Margarito Lopez, may he rest in peace. I was the bass man, Gui the guitar man, Simeon Bernardes, second vocalist, and we had a grand time. We had a bomb. And we enjoy, especially me, I enjoy promoting my culture. And I would like to do some more when the time is right. But God is good.
What do you think of the music now?
Well, now, when we started, we had the raw punta rack. It was just shell, guitar, segunda, garifuna drums. Well, everything was original, but soon as the sound incorporated, just turn it up with electronic instruments. Along with Chico, Shago, and then the two Lopez brothers, and maybe others. And today, man, the music is where it should be, and it should go further. But again, we are the root. Turtle Shell Band is the root to the world, and it's all over. And the Palacio used to come play with us. You know.
You guys on
the map.
Belize by storm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on that note, I want to thank this man for his contribution towards our music, towards the culture, him and the Turtle Shell Band. So I had to come, I had to get his voice and his opinion and his version. So at the same time document this time, and freeze this time in the moment. Well, I'm grateful for him. I've known him all my life, from my little boy. He's my family. So when I heard that he was with the group originally, I was thrilled to know that, because it's our heartbeat. It's our soundtrack of life. So we listened to it, and they took it on another notch when it was kind of falling off. The youths, they got everybody vitalized, and they made it was a renaissance. They brought everybody back into the culture. And that's why this music is moving now the way it is, and it's catching on with the younger artists and so forth, right? So thanks again to the man with the original group that they created this genre. Miranda Rabe, that's one of my tunes, right? Don't stop it all the way. Your last closing remarks. So we'll catch you guys on the other side.
Black culture, stand up, let's get it.
Anywhere they need it, give it to them. Anywhere they like it, give it to them. Anywhere they love it, give it to them. Anywhere they want it, give it to them. I said, la 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 la. Make we party till the sun come on. One like to live and we just having fun. We rub it down. Give me what be now, girl, you know get enough. Make we party till the sun come out. One like to live and we just Richie Ritale, Greg P. Dada. Hey, yo.
We love how the girl they rock. Billy Jean rock. We love how the girl they rock. They punta rock. We love how the girl they rock. Billy Jean rock. Love how the girl them rock. They put her rock. Love how she whine and she go low. She a bad girl and she know so. One dance and the dance floor so low. They want to take a video and photo.
This is how you do it. Oh, we about to get cultural up in here.
Chilugwa dinayo, lugeta lela hibe ahuya. Take care of yourself, people in this pandemic. Play the music. Play. Oi, Rubai buku nabu yugole na mugabu. Rubai buku nabu yugole na mugabu. Abilga bu muti lese me bayi. Adiga bumutile bi mebe. Adiga bumutile se mebe. Adiga bumutile se mebe. Yugule na mugapo.
Selecta girl.
Wala ta busika no. Gari funa bugia. A gari funa ge gushi, gari funa ge wushi. Wala busika no. Lela shiro dalu begi ni begi, hobe begi. Tapo, maruru. Darasa. Hege gari. So wala busika. And my love goes out to all my Garifuna people. I don't have to like you, but I have to love you. And we gotta keep the culture going strong. And my message to the new artists today, with Greg being one of them, after my time, I have now Gume Pasi, I got Bootsy Rankin, I got Loverboy, all these guys, and others,
Willis,
man.
all the young guys out of Hopkins, they're doing their thing.
Keep up the goal, keep
We
up
got
the good work.
Honduras doing their thing. Big up to Honduras.
Salvador too.
Yeah.
You got the Silva.
Guatemala.
Yeah.
Barrios, them guys, you know, La Buga. Hard.
The music,
you know.
the music is all over. It's all over the world now. It's international. We don't get no loyalties. I love you guys. Well, long live the Garifuna people. And because the Garifuna is a nation.
No borders.
No borders. Speak your language. If you don't, a lot of us don't speak our language properly, but we ain't gonna hide that. Take yourself out your shell and let the world know that we, the Garifuna people, have the richest culture right now, universally. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed. God bless.
Now remember, these series will be aired monthly, giving recognition to our unsung heroes and heroines in our communities. We want to give these living legends their daisies and flowers now, while they're still alive, for preserving our culture. And so, till the next episode, reach out to your loved ones. After this pandemic, I hope we all realize how fragile life could be. Well, by now, you guys should know what you're supposed to do. We got to keep supporting our music. That's the only way we're going to rise together. Sidebar, the diaspora. Let's not forget our traditional values. Keep teaching the next generation our language and culture.